Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving deep into a song that, on the surface, sounds incredibly catchy and upbeat, monkey-free. But, as we're about to find out, behind that cheerful facade, there's a really sharp social critique just waiting to be unpacked. So, let's get into it.
Right off the bat, the chorus sounds like a total utopia. Oh, what a perfect world we see, where every monkey's truly free. I mean, that sounds amazing, right? But this almost over-the-top, too-perfect statement, that's our first major clue. It's so positive that it almost makes you a little suspicious.
And that brings us to the big question we're tackling here. Is this song really a celebration of freedom, or is it actually describing a perfectly disguised trap? To figure that out, we've got to dig into the lyrics and examine the evidence.
So to solve this little mystery, the first thing we need to do is look at the song's architecture. How is it actually built? Because the structure itself tells a story, and it's a story all about control.
You see, the song sets up its system in 4 really clear steps. First, we get the rules. Follow the rules. Be a well-trained child. Then, that's followed by a warning. Climb too high? Well, expect to fall. So if you don't play along, there are consequences. This then escalates to a direct threat in the bridge. One wrong move, and you'll regret. And all of this, the rules, the warning, the threat, is covered up by step 4, the illusion of that happy chorus promising freedom.
Okay, so now that we can see the structure of the trap, let's zoom in on the language. Because the specific words used here, that's our most important evidence for decoding the song's hidden messages.
This right here visualizes the song's central conflict perfectly. On one side, you have this shiny facade of freedom with words like truly free and perfect world. But on the other side, you've got the harsh reality of control, spelled out in commands like follow the rules. This constant contradiction is what really drives the entire song.
Now, to really understand this double meaning, we have to look at the song's central image, because you figured out pretty quickly, this song isn't literally about animals. It's all built around a really powerful metaphor. The jungle in the song represents our society, and the monkeys, well, that's us. The choice of this metaphor is so effective because it exposes human behavior in this system as something almost instinctual and conformist, like we're just navigating unwritten laws and rigid hierarchies instead of acting out of free will.
And this brings us to the song's most crucial artistic choice, irony. It is, without a doubt, the sharpest tool the lyrics use to get the message across. This is where you can really see the song's central mechanism at work. The happy, almost carefree melody of the chorus is put in direct opposition to the oppressive content of the verses. This creates a massive amount of tension. The chorus is singing about freedom, while the rest of the song is dictating control. That's the very essence of its ironic critique.
And that control doesn't just stay in the subtext. It shows up in the language very directly, through a whole lot of commands.
Yeah, these are not friendly suggestions. Follow the rules, sing our song, smile real big. These are direct orders. They leave absolutely no room for individuality. It's the sound of conformity, ringing out loud and clear.
So we've gathered all the evidence, the controlling structure, the revealing metaphors, the sharp irony, and the direct commands. The big question is, what's the verdict? What is the true message of Monkey Free?
The analysis leads to a pretty clear conclusion. This song is a sharp critique of a society that preaches freedom but demands obedience. It shows how individuality is punished and how inequality is just presented as normal. You know, bananas for some, but not for all.
But just when you think the message is completely pessimistic, the outro throws in a surprising twist. Maybe one day we'll change the tune and dance beneath a fairer moon.
These last lines are absolutely crucial. They transform the song from a simple critique into a subtle wake-up call. The hope here lies in recognizing the rules of the game, because you can only change the tune once you realize the illusion you've been listening to.
And that's where we end up. The song basically holds up a mirror and asks one final, provocative question. What jungle are you living in, and are you ready to change the tune? The first step to real freedom is recognizing the invisible rules that are guiding you.